some extent earlier. This is a summary of intelligence held by CSIS and the intelligence agencies relating to Han Dong and his communications with the People's Republic of China relating to the two Michaels. And I take it from your answers earlier, you reviewed this document in preparation for your testimony here today?
Yes.
We are also going to review it in detail. Let's have a look at these 6 points on what exactly happened and what Trudeau should have known at the time. Let's have a look at the 6. First one.
In early 2021, Han Dong, henceforth Dong, MP for Don Valley North, expressed views in private on a range of topics, including the state of the PRC-Canada relationship. Dong made it clear he was not speaking on behalf of the government of Canada, but sharing his personal views on the matter.
So how can a guy talking to the Republic of China have personal views and not represent the government of Canada? So is he like a civilian in there shooting his mouth off? Like, it's sort of weird. You're a paid employee sitting there, but then you're saying, I'm talking on my private opinion, not what I'm representing and people are paying me for. And Trudeau's saying, too, he admires China's basic dictatorship. Was that a private opinion, or is he speaking on the government of Canada, too? Let's look at the next example. It's a bit of a weird, that comment. Let's look at the next one.
MP Dong's comments focused primarily on the House of Commons' Uyghur genocide in Xinjiang motion. The two Michaels, Michael Kovrig and Michael Spavor, were also raised in the broader context of Sino-Canada relations.
Sino-Canadian relations is just Canada-Chinese relationship. As you can see, it goes back to 1942. I didn't know that's what they call it. The Uyghurs, I made a video on this too, and that's the guy right there. He talks about how buses from London, Ontario end up in Toronto with proxies and names on their hand when they go in. So have a look at that video on there. Let's look at the next statement that Trudeau saw.
On the two Michaels, MP Dong emphasized that the Canadian public believed that the PRC's approach to the two Michaels was wrong and lacking legal justification. Canadians believed that Canada was merely fulfilling its legal obligation in relation to Meng Wanzhou, chief financial officer for Huawei.
And using two human beings as a political tool was evil. They could have got him out sooner. And Trump having the plane with the Princess of Hawaii going from America to Canada, that was actually a brilliant chess move to get her off of American soil and put that on free land. She was too dumb enough that she accepted that. Let's look at the next statement.
More precisely, MP Dong's reference to the detention of the two Michaels came in the context of MP Dong noting the difficulty of getting people to change perspectives once particular positions solidified. MP Dong expressed the view that even if the PRC released the two Michaels at that moment, opposition parties would view the PRC's action as an affirmation of the effectiveness of a hardline Canadian approach to the PRC.
This is the part that gets evil, that they didn't want to do it because it would make the Conservatives, the opposition party, that's the opposition party, Conservatives look good for helping two human beings in prison, in a jail, released. That is all this to protect Team Trudeau. You cannot make the Conservatives look good, and not even something that is kind. That's the mindset of Trudeau, that evil part that really, really bugs me. He will destroy Canada just so he will look a little bit good. He would do it in a heartbeat. That's what's really sick about with Trudeau. Let's look at the next one.
MP Dong stressed that any transparency provided by the PRC in relation to the two Michaels, such as a court hearing or a court date, would help to placate Canadian public opinion and provide some valuable talking points to his own political party against the opposition.
This is the political game that if China pretends there's a court date and a hearing, it'll look like Trudeau's doing something. That he's doing action and he sees results of it, and has nothing to do with a more better idea from the opposition party, which would be the Conservatives. That's the mindset of the political chess game that these guys play. and the talking points from against the opposition right there, so they can say, well, we're doing what we're doing here. It's one of those things. It's really, this is where you see the chess game politically high up. I wonder what happened with Trudeau saying that India killed that guy too. Anyway, let's look at the last one.
MP Dong also noted that a Canadian hardline approach to the PRC would be detrimental to Sino-Canada relations.
To me, that sounds like a pussy. You can't be tough on China because it'll make Chinese-Canadian relationships moot. And then supposedly Trudeau goes to Indonesia and talks to Ping and says to him, oh, stay out of the politics, Canadian politics. Like, that's okay? And then Trudeau stormed off too, right? And then I think Biden jumped in too. Like, how lame is that? Like, you got to figure something was wrong with that. And I don't get it. MP Dong, I have no idea. He wasn't the foreign affairs minister. I don't even, this must have been, if he was, it was before Jolie. Like, is he there because he's Asian and he has an opinion that in love with China? And I mean, in love with the Chinese Communist Party? Like, I don't get it. Why is he even in this picture? If you're going to look at someone's bank account of who is padded, that's the guy right there. Like, you don't need to buy a vowel. That's the guy to look at. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you liked these detailed 6 points because they were pretty crucial to see what Trudeau did not know and what did know. Thanks for watching. See you in the next videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video.